always a beautiful moment of inquiry, and it's always something I look forward to. So we are here again, okay, and I want us to examine something so important. But before then, I want to quickly invite you for an upcoming event in the school Center for Contemplation and Truth. All right, so we're going to be having this public lecture on the total man on Saturday. Okay, so do well to connect, from our official Telegram page. You can see the link in the comment section below. Just hit it and you're right there. Okay, so I will see you there. All right, today I want us to examine, what I consider to be the foundation of mysticism, what I consider to be the foundation that, the foundation upon which, the self is discovered, the foundation upon which we embark on the journey of self-discovery. It's so important, for you as an individual, as a spiritual being. It's important for you to understand, the nature of reality as it play out, all right, in this mode, in this character. Okay, and so I titled it The Mystic Trial, all right, which encompasses silence, memory, and presence. And of course, it's been a discourse amongst mystics, all right. But then I really want us to look, into it. We may not look deeply into it, as far as this platform is concerned. But then let's just see how far we can go, and you can also go further on your own and do your own research. Now, what is silence? Silence, memory, and presence. What is silence? Does silence mean without speech? Maybe without words? Does it mean so? Is that just what silence is all about? I know I've at some point talked about silence, okay, but then we don't have a conclusion, and so we always come back to the things that we think we've talked about, or you think before. Life is not a straight line; it's a circle, and so we always come back to the things that we have learned. All right, and so what's silence? Now, I have some things put together to, to give us a kind of a perspective, a constructive way of looking at this. All right. Now, silence is beyond talking. It's beyond not talking. It's beyond. The absence of speech. Okay. Silence. This is so important. Now, take note of this. Silence is a posture of the mind. It's a heart posture. Okay? Now, you should take note of that. All right? Pay, attention to what I'm saying. Silence is a heart posture. All right? It is an inner posture. Okay? This is beyond the absence of speech. It is a character. It's an attitude. All right? It is an inner posture that, transcend the cascading, thoughts that continues to bombard you, that transcend that, the movements of thoughts. Okay, now how do you transcend thought? Is it that you don't think? No, that's not what it means. All right, transcending thought simply means you observe the thought without judging it. Right? That's the permit me to use the word technology, mental technology, through which you can, walk beyond, operate, function beyond the level of thought, because thought in itself is limited. Okay, and so silence is an inner posture. It's an attitude that transcends the movement of thought. And so it's all about stillness. When you hear the word stillness means without movement, right? Without movement. So the movement, the no activity is a state, happening within, the psychic space. And so you can be in the midst of your activities, you can be in the midst of your business, you can be in the office, all right, and be operating out of stillness and be functioning out of silence. And so activity can happen within the womb of silence, because silence is beyond the absence of speech or words. It is an inner state. Now, these do not rule out the place of, the place of being alone, not doing anything. Okay, not suspending activity, experiencing your Sabbath, no activity. Okay, it does not rule out that fact. You may call that a contemplative practice. Practicing silence. You can see this in most mystical traditions. Okay, you can see this, right? But what I'm talking about is what in the I think in Taoism you call it Huawei, no action, not forcing it. It's a mental state, all right, that such inner state, such inner posture of the heart, is transcendence over the movement of thoughts. By that you can examine the transient nature of thoughts as they come and go, okay, where the observer observes the movement within itself and yet not entangled in that process. Okay, it's a very powerful understanding that can change your life forever. I mean, it can change your life. If you understand this, it change your life forever. Okay, that's it for silence. I just want to just touch on this mystic trial: silence, memory, and presence. Now, it is on the basis of this silence that one it's as though there is a direct experience of presence. You are presence. You are not just present to something. You are presence. Self-awareness. You are presence. But then the limitation, or should I say the roadblock to that, is memory. Because memory is based on time. It's based on past events. It's based on thoughts. Thought is time. And you see, time. Now let me talk about what I put down, so that you can have a constructive understanding, right? Now we understand that memory comes with is emotion, whether pleasant or unpleasant, and this emotion is very transient. Okay, and so it's very temporal. All right. Now, memory, something you must understand about memory is that memory is in the dimension of time. It's in the dimension of time. Now, time is, I don't want to tell you that time does not exist, okay? So you don't start to grapple with that. But then time is not the measurement of life. It's just a dimension. It's just a possibility. It's a mode within consciousness. While consciousness is infinite, consciousness is boundless. All right. There are dimensions of consciousness, and time is one of that dimension. Time is a mode. It's a possibility of reality. And so within that, okay, memory happens. So memory is a phenomenon of time. Okay, that's why it is transient. And you see, the funny thing is, most human beings live their entire life in this limited dimension. Okay, and that's why our inner states are very transient and fleeting. Today, tomorrow, you are nothing. You know, you are. There's this non-lasting state, you know, that human beings go through within the spectrum of time. Now, when you understand presence and the road to that, okay, you will become, permit me to use the word, master of time. All right, you know how to sow your time, you know how to bury it. Okay, because you see, if I say time and timelessness, don't think these are contradictory. Okay, they are very complementary. All right, and so it's as though from the surface you go inward. So when we talk about presence, timelessness, we're actually talking about the spiritual dimension of being human. That there is actually something that is far deeper, far more internal, far more unchanging, okay, than the seemingly changes that you are seeing at the surface of consciousness. All right, and so as it is for you as a human being, you must learn to assess your spiritual dimension. You must learn to, function and operate, knowing when to withdraw, knowing when to act from that place, from that unchanging, dimension of reality. All right, so that's it for memory. So let's touch a bit on presence. Now, presence seeks to unfold a deeper side of being, a deeper side of your being, a deeper depth of your being. Okay, an exposure. Okay, it is an exposure to a timeless quality of existence. You can see that is beyond, and it transcends that which is based on time, that which is transient and fleeting. All right, and so it's important that you, as a human being, you are exposed to your spiritual dimension that is characterized by a quality of timeless experience, not just what is today and tomorrow no more. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, you see, the whole essence of contemplative practice is to ensure that you have an understanding of this mystic trial. All right, you see, silence is the barrier of memory for presence. It's compatible with death resurrection principle. Death resurrection principle, it's a primordial principle. All right, moving from individuality to multiplicity. All right, from the form to formlessness, from the seed to abundance. Okay, that's it for presence. Okay, and so you must learn to always sow the seed of time for eternity. Eternity in this sense is quality, the quality of one's experience that is ever now, ever present, and unchanging. And I hope this bless you. I love you. Stay good.